amazing joy I feel inside. The essence of him gets me high. And every him sends me to a place where hearts are free to embrace. I wanna be. I found my soul in this man wonderful. Lord, speak for me, and though the seasons change, I know He won't leave. He is my earth, I am His wind. He is my fire, I'm His water. Desire drinks me down, engulfs my love. He ain't too much, I'm not too much. He loves me just the way I am. My lips, my eyes, my hips, my thighs. Take me to this beautiful place. I know my man will embrace. Never let me go. He's wonderful. I'm living. Oh, baby. But I'll tell you, my man, he's so. Wonderful, my rock, my shield, my love, I tell you, he's so wonderful, wonderful, I wouldn't if I could, 'cause he's wonderful. Oh, you're wonderful. He's so wonderful, 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 wonderful,
T stands for teaching, E stands for educating, and A stands for bringing awareness. And that's exactly what we are doing. Somebody put me in B flat because I feel like I'm about to go there. Oh, I feel my hip coming up. Good afternoon, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I don't know why my music was muted, but baby, it's all right. We're going to put it back in. We're going to pull it back in. Y'all come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Y'all come on in. Come on in the room. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Y'all come on in the room. Yay. All right, y'all. Good evening, good evening. Let me turn Terry down. Let me turn Terry on down for a second. Y'all come on in the room. Welcome this evening. I've missed y'all. I've missed y'all. Y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? Y'all look, I'm looking all slim. Let me stand up, show y'all my progress. I've been working, honey. Period. Don't play with it. She all slim, honey. Yes, ma'am. Period. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. I know y'all see it. I know y'all catch it. I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. Yes, ma'am. Been working hard at it. Working hard at it. Working hard at it. Working hard at it. Hey, Jason, baby. Hey, Julio. Julio, where you come from, baby? Period. Y'all come on in the room. Just come on in the room. Y'all come on in the room. Just come on in the room. Come on, 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 come on. Y'all come on in the room. Just come on in the room. Period. Period. Y'all make sure y'all share that girl live. Share my live, tag my live, invite to the live. I see y'all in the comment section, baby. Oh, you Panamanian. Oh, shit, Julio. Them Panamanians are something else, baby. Period. Hey, baby. Say, y'all make sure y'all hit that Cash App. Let me see who that gave. Jennifer. Thank you for your love gift, baby. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for your love gift. Y'all hit that Cash App while y'all coming on in. Come on in the room. Just come on in the room. Hey, Tyrone, baby. Come on in the room. Just come on in the room. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just come on in the room. Period. Period, Poodle. And my friend Amaya would say, period, Poodle. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Period. Period. All right, let me turn her there. Let me turn her. Thank you, Terry, for that A selection. Thank you, Terry, for that A selection. Make sure y'all share that girl live. Share her live. Share her live. Good evening, y'all, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Majorette. It is, Saturday, March 9th. It is approximately 9:31. Y'all listen, y'all know when I say I'm coming live, it take me a minute. I got to get my face on because I don't got time for y'all to be judged. You know, there is people out there that is praying and that's waiting for your slip up. There is people out there that is waiting and praying on your downfall, baby. Hi, Angelic Pearls of Atlanta. Hey, baby. It is people that is out there just waiting for a slip up. But I come to serve the devil notice on tonight that what you think is going to happen or what you think is going to prosper ain't going to prosper. Because, baby, listen, when you have purpose and you have a destiny that is brighter than what you can see right now, baby, can't nothing mess it up. Now, listen, I'm coming on the live tonight because I have been sent some things. Hey, Demonte, baby, I have been sent some things from a certain individual, and I'm going to try to remain from not actually like, serving, giving this person any type of clout, because this is I think exactly what this person wants me to do. This person, I think it has a delusion in their mind that they think that they make up these stories about the Majorette community, and they make up these things in their head just to go live about something that no one even said anything about. It's amazing how people can take people's mind on this Blue app and try to twist it around and get them get them sucked into their delusion. It is a lot of delusional people out here. It is a lot of delusional people. And so when I sit back and look at like just the things that these individuals says, it's like, are you on drugs? Like, I know it was stated before that this individual, now again, y'all don't ask me to say the person's name because I'm not going to say the name. It is a person that has an axe to grind that is not even a part of our Majorette community. This person has never been a part of this person, individual, has never been a part of our dance community as we know it. Okay. This person has never, ever been a part. I have done my research thoroughly. And y'all know when I say I'm going to do a research, baby, I go and do it. This person sits behind their computer and they take the time out their day to constantly try to come up with these outlandish ass stories for people to look at this individual. And I'm not going to say it's a female or male, because at the end of the day, I don't want y'all to start trying to snoop and stuff. I'm just saying for what it is. You didn't miss nothing, James. You just coming out on the live, boo-boo. But when I sit back and look, I'm like, this person is really off their bonkers. Because you say things like, now I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. No, let me not do that scenario. Let me ask this. Okay. When you guys, parents, coaches, when you guys select the dance competition, right? You select the dance competition that you think is going to be amazing, it's going to be fabulous, whatever the case may be. You guys are going to the competition hoping that everything is going to be right, hoping that the coach picked the right competition for your team, hoping that everything is professionally ran, hoping that everything just finally goes right. And then you get to the competition and you see the venue. I think, in my opinion, now I could be wrong, but I think, in my opinion, when people go to a competition, they pay money to get in your show. That's almost saying that's a guaranteed place to, at least at the bare minimum. Come on, help me out now, y'all. At the bare minimum, have a place to sit. Now, I'm asking my followers this because this person that's coming up with these outlandish ass stories, these person that they literally are pulling scenarios out the side of their ass to try to get someone to comment or like or subscribe. I don't know why. But this person, I sit back and I see there is a spirit. Hold one moment. Let me make sure I put myself in the right key, because it might be one of those nights. It might be. So if y'all coming on live, make sure y'all sharing the live, tagging live, and inviting to live, because I feel like I need to put myself in one of those. I'm gonna do B3. Yeah, let me put myself in B flat. There we go. So I gotta put myself there to make sure y'all can hear me good. There we go. I'm in the right key. So I think this person puts themselves into a trance where they go in and they make up these outlandish stories about the Majorette community. This person, that y'all have to pay attention to some people's actions, and I do pay attention to people's actions. Okay, when someone sits there on this Blue app and they sit and make up stories out the ass, I don't give a fuck what you talking about the dance community. Who are you to sit there and say that my competition ain't X, Y, and Z? Well, who's to say your competition is? Because if my memory serves me correctly, There was a time that people didn't even have a place to sit at your competition. There was a time, and I think there still is a time, that people would come to your competition and not even have proper areas. I'm not even gonna say dressing rooms. Let's be broad. Proper areas for the dancers to change their clothes, and so meaning that the girls and the boys are exposed. And yeah, please, viewer discretion is advised. Where girls and boys are getting dressed in the open with grown men and grown women, and they're literally getting damn near naked, and you done got your admissions. Oh, Lorenz, you probably know who I'm talking about, baby. But you got so much to say. And this is what baffles me about. This is what's amazing. And I'm going to be very vague with this. They don't get teams down south. They may get one, and that's not even a team. Okay? They don't get no teams from the East Coast. They get teams from up north, because those teams from up north don't come down south. See, what y'all have to understand is there is a true beef. If y'all pay attention, there is a true issue within our dance community, because people want to classify themselves as majorette dancers when they're not really majorette dancers. People want to classify themselves as majorette dance teams, and they don't have majorette training. But they go to this individual show thinking that they are being trained in the proper way. But if you bring that stuff to a competition down south, in the real south, where Majorette, let me back this up, where Majorette was actually formed. Majorette was formed down south. Know your history. Majorette was formed way back. This individual don't even know the original word of J-set. But they have all this mouth to sit on this blue app to say, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I feel like when I sit back and look at this individual's live, because it was sent to me. I don't follow this person because the person is blocked off my page. So it's actually screen recorded. So someone that follows that individual screen recorded their stuff and sends it to me. It's a teacup. It's a teacup. You know, I got teacups all over the U.S. I got teacups up north. I got teacups down south. I got teacups on the West Coast. And I got teacups on the East Coast. And I got teacups in the Midwest. I have teacups all over the place that do the work for me. Am I right about it? Am I right about it, teacups? I got teacups been around the world, and I got teacups in different area codes that do the work and send the work to me. So shout out to my teacups. But the problem I have is this. This person goes on live, says, I don't care about the likes, I don't care about the views, but you go in live every 5 minutes to talk about absolutely delusion. You go and take the time out your day when you could be doing something productive to sit there and talk about us throwing on shows and charging per dancer fees. Now, we have said this but time and time again. Let me ask y'all a question out there. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all talk back to me. Can y'all talk back to me? Let me make sure I'm still in my right flat, because I could go there if I want to. Okay, I'm still there. So let me ask a question to all my people that have dance teams, that coach dance teams out there, that's a parent. When you guys pay your money for a admission ticket, what do you guys expect out of that admission ticket? Let me play devil's advocate for a second. When you guys pay y'all registration fee to a dance competition, what is the, I'm gonna say, the bare minimum? What is the bare minimum that you guys expect when y'all walk through those double doors? Don't worry, I'll wait for the congregation. I'll wait for y'all. What is the bare minimum that y'all expect? Clean bathrooms, food, a bathroom, AC and heat, a good show, a seat, somewhere to sit, a place to sit, a seat. Now y'all said it. I put that in y'all hands. Is there anything else that y'all expect from the show? Giant trophies. Anything else? I want to make sure we cover all the bases. Is there anything else that y'all expect when y'all go to a dance competition? Because the big one here, I'm gonna touch on it. Security. Oh, that's a good one, Tanya. A dressing room. Knowledgeable judges. Hey! Knowledgeable judges. Knowledgeable judges. Knowledgeable judges. So that was a good one. Knowledgeable judges. Judges that actually can take what your team do and they can critique your team and give your team feedback so that way your team gets better. What is the purpose of a team going to a competition and going to someone's competition where they're not growing, where they're not evolving, where they're not getting any better? You see the same old regular smegular every single time they pop out. They're not getting better. They're not being trained. They're not being purposed. There's a purpose. What is your purpose of having a dance team? What is your purpose of having a show? Oh, that's a good one there. That's a good one there. Somebody said, Demanye said, a knowledgeable host. Let me see if I got some else. A knowledgeable host. A knowledgeable host that actually knows how to run a show. Baby, that was a good one. A bigger. Somebody said a bigger venue and not a baby shower. A knowledgeable host. But let me ask y'all a question, Majorette community. How can a person be knowledgeable if they've never been in the community where they're supposed to have knowledge about? How? What are they supposed to do? Come on, y'all got to talk back to me on today. Because this person is living in their own mind. They're living in their own mind and coming up with these outlandish ass stories. To sit there and put out to the Majorette community that they're doing something that they're not doing. No, they couldn't have possibly. See, the thing about it is this person constantly takes people with bigger platforms and constantly comes for the people with bigger platforms. But see, when they go and attack bigger platforms, they get nothing from me. They get nothing. Let's be honest. Can I be honest for a minute? I am the only Majorette platform there is in the Majorette community. Am I right about it? Am I right about it? Let me go here. Yeah, I like this stuff to carry it on. I just got to know. Y'all help me out here. I'm getting y'all ready for Sunday morning service on tomorrow. Am I getting y'all ready? Am I getting y'all prepared for those that truly? We not talking about no damn Allah. We are talking about the one. Allah did not go on that cross and die for your sins. But for that individual that want to praise Allah. No, baby, we not praising Allah. I don't know who the fuck Allah is. That ain't my God. Let it be known. I didn't see Allah on that cross. I didn't even see the cross, but I know about the cross. I'm not gonna go there, but I'm just saying. Look, let me calm it down. My prophetess is in here. She said, okay, Jazz. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I didn't see Allah die on that cross for my sin. God sent his only begotten. Let me stop. Because I could take y'all there. Because y'all know I will. You know I will. So my thing is, when I say that to say, you guys, I say that to say, let me get myself back dignified. I say that to say, when I sit back and I look at this individual's life, and I just have to really ask myself a question: what are you smoking? What are you drinking? There is something inside of you that has you so upset and angry at people that is doing a lot. They're not doing the bare minimum. They're not doing the bare minimum. They're not doing the bare minimum. So, and then the person goes so far to say, well, I give out this and I give out this, and you can't never say this, and you can't never say that. But baby, why aren't you pulling teams from other parts of the US? Why aren't you pulling those teams that are teams that's going to? Then the person say, well, I don't care how many people they have. What did he say? Lord, I just gave what did that individual say? Let me say that. They said that I don't care how many people your team doesn't have. I don't look at numbers. A person that delusional. First of all, if you really got business sense, it's got to make sense. If you're business minded, it has to make sense business minded way. So if I have a show and the numbers are not looking aligned to what I want, then we have to make a business decision. We have to be able to cut costs. Now, let me also say this to the people in the back. When you talk about cutting costs, there's other ways to cut costs from what you were promising to give to the teams. And then let me go take it a step further. Just because you're giving out $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000 does not necessarily mean your show is going to be successful. Let me tell you what that means. That actually means you taking and putting out information to the public for people to buy on it. It's also saying, let me go ahead and say this a little bit. I'm going to say this a little bit too. They are out here bidding. When you see a dance flyer in the competition groups, y'all are bidding. Y'all are taking a bid. Do y'all know what that means? Do y'all know what that means? Y'all are taking a bid. Oh, I look good on this live. Y'all done lost some weight. Y'all, I feel good about myself. I just had to look in it. I had to look into that thing. But y'all are actually bidding on a person's show. So when I go back and look at somebody's live and I say, just because you're giving out $5,000 does not necessarily mean you're going to have a successful show. Y'all know I'm ignorant, but I felt like I had to say this, you guys, tonight because I first of all I missed y'all, but I wanted to kind of get you guys' feedback because coming into 2024, what we are seeing now in our major community is we are seeing that teams are not traveling anymore. Not like that. We are seeing that people that used to have a lot of teams come to their shows, they're not traveling like that anymore. So I want to kind of see and get the feedback. And I wanted to talk to the T-Cups because I really want you guys' feedback because I want to know, what do you guys feel is going on in our Majorette community? What do you guys feel has turned from our dance community to make it look like, okay, what's going on? Oh, they've been getting, that's what it is, Jason. They've been getting scammed. They've been getting scammed. They be getting scammed. Drama, fighting. Nisha said drama and fighting, which is crazy to me because I haven't gotten any reports as of late. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I haven't gotten any reports as of late about any competitions that have had any. I don't think so. No one has sent me anything to my inbox about anybody fighting or having any drama. I thought I honestly thought that everything was going okay. It's not even scamming. Coaches not getting out there and believing in their work and their team. Betty, that's a good one. No tea, no shade. That's a good one. I want to understand what has been the turning point in our majorette community to why teams and those are all good. Those are all good. What do you guys feel like has been the turning point in our majorette community to why teams are not traveling to people's shows? I know people are Nisha. I know people. You said people are tired of drama and fighting. I definitely get that. Is there anything else? Because I'm just like, when you guys have a show, I see a lot of people canceling shows. I see a lot of people canceling shows. I do see that. I do see a lot of people canceling shows. Why are you canceling shows for? Is it the lack of teams? Is it the lack of ticket sales? Do you not have your money? Do you not have what is going on? Do you not have the finances? I'm trying to understand this thing. Why are people not traveling to people's shows anymore? Why? There's something going on in our dance community to where people are not traveling to people's shows. I get that too. Also, the coaches aren't old enough to be a coach, have knowledge of being a coach. Oh, that's a good one because there is a lot of teams that have dancers that age out and they go and start their own dance teams. So they're not actually, they don't really have any guidance. So that definitely could be it, Jason. That definitely could be it. Some Anisha said maybe ticket sales are paying for everything they need to cancel shows and schedule another one right after. It's crazy. I tried to sign my girls up for a comp this month and told me I can't sign my girls up because he already got a team from my city and feel like there would be drama. Like, what? No, baby. The only reason it's gonna have drama at your show is if your damn show is just bullshit. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And that's what kills me, how people like, first of all, I don't mind. I have two teams coming from the same city to New Orleans. Two teams. I have their rosters right here. Dreams in Motion and Pro Status are both from the Houston area. Okay, that's coming to New Orleans. And you can only have drama at your show if the host, I'm glad that Demanye has said this, if the host is not knowledgeable of what to do about hosting a show. Now, let's break that thing down when we say knowledgeable. What do you mean when you say knowledgeable? That means, is your score sheet aligned with the rules and regulations in your packet? But before we even get to the score sheet, is your registration packet clear and concise about what you're expecting the teams to come and do? Is your registration packet detailed and outlined to where it's simple, but it's simple, but it's straight across the board, straight no shooter? Or are you just throwing stuff in a packet to send out a packet, and these dummies that call themselves coaches are out here signing up for shows without even understanding what is expected? Do you guys know the judges? Do you know what type of judges this individual puts on their panel? Are the judges qualified and knowledgeable? Somebody said, well, nobody's qualified nowadays. Who the hell told you that there's not no qualified judges out here? Who told you that? If your score sheet makes sense, and if the person can read, write, add, and subtract, and they have dance background, or they're currently coaching a dance team. And this is my thing. When I pick my judges on the strength of your background. What credentials do you have in the majorette community? How are you respected? Oh, that's a big one. Is these coaches respected in our dance community? That's a big one. Are the coaches respected? Do you see these same coaches going to other people's competitions starting drama? Or are they respected everywhere they go? These are the things that I look for when selecting my judges. Is this judge going to be problematic? If I book this judge and pay this judge a coin to come and sit on my panel, is there going to be something that's going to pop off at my show to render me responsible for who I put on my judges panel because I don't have a qualified judge? These are things that people do not look at. And then the individual, going back to the individual, what they said, the individual made a statement and said, I don't like to book big venues. Who doesn't want to be in a bigger venue? If you're telling me you got 15 to 20 teams, I'm sorry, you can't put 15 to 20 teams in a rec center. You just can't. Where are they going to get ready at? Y'all know recreational centers do not have that much space. They're not built for a big event like that. So if you're trying to tell me that you don't want a bigger venue, that goes to tell me that you're trying to cut costs and cut corners so you can get a bigger payout. That's what they said, Lakevious. They said they don't like big venues. They're okay with booking smaller venues. But that's why you don't have seats at your venues. So when I pay my ticket to come and watch your show and I don't have a seat to sit to enjoy the show, it then becomes an unenjoyable experience. Because why did I just pay for a ticket to come and stand? If that was the case, I could have doggone watched this on YouTube. I could watch this on Facebook Live because everybody going live at the show. And then the individual said, y'all want to talk about y'all go for the experience, but the experience don't give y'all $5,000. Once again, baby, if you want to base your show off of how much money you're giving out, you are clearly in this community for the wrong reason, because nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to make back what they spent coming to that show. So what is you saying I'm giving out $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 really saying about yourself? Now, if you give it and the people get their money, wonderful. But don't get on Facebook bragging about how much money you give out to people that's not even knowledgeable of the Majorette community. Y'all have to make it make sense. It has to make sense. You're giving out all this coin to say what? To say you gave out a whole bunch of coin, but what did those teams receive? Oh, y'all got ghetto ratchet teams that come to your show. Okay, y'all got teams that like to fight, fuss, cuss, argue, stab, and all that stuff. That's what y'all like. Y'all over there hoping that somebody gonna come to y'all show and pick y'all up for some drama series on one of the subscription networks. Okay, I get it. Just say that. If you out there, if you telling me you can give out $5,000 for a show, but these people that's paying the money to give you $5,000 don't even have a seat to sit in your venue, something is wrong. Someone is lying. And I know the Bible is right and somebody wrong. I'm just saying, if you telling me out your mouth, oh, I give out $5,000, but these people don't have a place to sit, are you really giving out $5,000? Y'all, it's got to make sense. The math ain't, I'm telling you, Tanya, the math ain't mathing for me. It's not mathing for me, baby. Y'all, at this point, it's a shit show. At this point, it's a shit show. It's a shit show. It's definitely giving that. It's definitely giving that and then some. It's giving that you are literally out here perpetuating the you are out here stating that you're giving something that do you really have? Do you really have it? Do you really have $5,000 just sitting? But then you sit on your Facebook Live, because that's what you be on. You sit on your Facebook Live, you talk shit, you call dancers bitches, you call dancers hoes, you call these dancers that are supposed, and then you go and say that you work with the government, city council, and you work with all this extra stuff, and they actually support that. Nah, baby, I'm sorry, you lost me there, boo-boo. You lost me there, boo-boo. You can sit on the live and call these dancers bitches and hoes. You call the dancers bitches and hoes. These motherfucking bitches could fucking never come to my show and do that motherfucking shit. This, I'm telling y'all how I saw it. These motherfucking bitches could never come to my motherfucking show and throw that waddy down lollipop ass fucking routines, them tricks and them dicks and this, that, and this, and think you're gonna win my show. No. And you expect any of these teams from the South or any of these damn teams that's actually hitting on something to come to your show, which you calling other dancers in your area bitches and hoes? Baby, no, I'm good. I'm good, boo. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm good. If them teams are so desperate to go and support someone that is okay with calling your dancers bitches and hoes, y'all are all in the same category. Y'all are attracting, they attract the bullshit that comes to the show. And what's so crazy is, Jason, it's not even a girl, it's a he. I gave you too much right there. But it's a he. It's a man calling these young ladies bitches and hoes. And not to say that it would even be right if it was a female, but it also adds insult to injury when it's a man that's never been trained in our major community, but is upset that teams are not coming to the show. When this man goes on a tangent and this man goes and announces the team's names, all the teams is from up north. It's no down south. We not talking about no Memphis Prince and Tigerettes. We not talking about no DCL. We not talking about no motherfucking Eye Candy. We're not talking about no who else could I call? We not talking about no Elite Glamorettes, no Montgomery Blazettes, no Star Dance Company. We're not talking about no teams that's actually ringing in the Majorette community. We're not talking about no Platinum Pressures. We're not talking about Veracity Elite 2.0, and those are newer teams. We're not talking about those teams like that. You only naming teams from up north. Do you honestly think that like you going on a tangent talking shit about people not coming and supporting you? Do you honestly think that they're going to come and support you now? No, the person doesn't even post. This is the thing, Tanya. The person does not even post in the dance community because no one supports this person outside of that. But what's so crazy is, let me also say this, because I also just saw this. People that have been on my podcast for some shady shit they've done goes over and runs over to that individual. It's amazing how the drama-filled motherfuckers get together and you still ain't popping on shit. JC, you so damn stupid. And then I also recently seen a person that I kind of lost respect for this individual, because this individual always was just blowing smoke on my ass about coming to the show and would register for the show, or would say they're registered for the show, would never register for the show. I kind of lost respect for them. And I also lost more respect for them when I actually saw them comment on this individual's live. I'm like, you don't see how this person is talking, and you want to be the it girl, but you commenting on a person's live that constantly and blatantly disrespects y'all kids, calling them bitches and hoes. I don't have no respect for that. Again, to each his own. If you want to go and support drama, you want to go and support bullshit, by all means do that. But I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. So I say this all to say, you guys, with the dance community, I think that we're taking another turn. And big ups to the two ladies in our Majorette community, Diana Williams with her new TV show that has come out on BTV. Also, shout out to Tracy Young from YCDT, has her new show that has started or will be streaming soon, coming out or whatnot. Big shout out to those. I want to make sure that I give acknowledgement to those ladies that's actually doing the damn thing. People are really mad at us, y'all. Y'all have to understand there's people that sit back and they are really angry and they're upset because they are trying to do something that they don't have the pull. There is a reason why people do not follow you, sweetheart. There is a reason why people do not sit there and interact with you. There's a reason why you have the same teams year in and year out come to your show. The person said, well, if I have the same teams come to my show, that's because they support me. No, it's because they're not really going nowhere else. They can't. The stuff that you allow at your show could never be allowed at anybody else's show. The stuff that you allow at your show, sir, could never be allowed at a show that I host, a show that Book or Die hosts. Me and Diana talk on a regular. Let that be known. And she does come to me asking me, is they on the blacklist? Have we put them on the blacklist? Okay, I need to know. Let me know who's on the blacklist, because I don't want whoever's on the blacklist to be represented at my show, as she should. As she should. It comes to a point where you guys have to stop thinking about the money and start thinking about your reputation. Some people don't care about their reputation. Some people don't care about who they invite, what they invite, why they invite them. They just know that, oh, this person is going to bring a crowd with them, or lack thereof. This person is going to bring more ticket sales at the door. So I'm going to accept a team that is known for bringing weapons. I'm going to accept a team that's known for starting drama if something doesn't go their way. I'm going to accept a team that is known for basically fighting kids to my show, because I want to, because once they pay their coin, they can't get it back. That is the reason why your show is stagnant. That is the reason, sir, why your show is not going anywhere. That is the reason why you have the same exact teams come to your show year in and year out. Then this individual tried to throw shot and said, I don't have to travel with my show. Just because you travel don't mean nothing. Baby, you're mad. Who would not want to take their show on the road? That is like on another level. When you can actually take your show on the road and get teams to register for your show on the road. When you can take your show, when you're not even based out of Dallas, Texas, but you can host a show in a city where teams are going to register for your show, that speaks volumes. When you can actually take your show to Chicago, when you can actually take your show to Detroit, hell, when you can actually take your show to LA, Hollywood. We were in Hollywood 2 years ago and had a whole show. Gave out $4,000, mind you. Gave out a total $2,000 for the mini junior grand champion division, $2,000 for the overall division. $4,000 was given out. So what are you saying? What you saying? Because I could pull them right on the live. The Montgomery Blazettes were the recipients of that money when we had the show in LA. Both his mini junior team and his senior team won grand champion. Excuse me. They started to act up. Get in here and hush. They were the recipients of that. So again, know what you're talking before you talk. I'm not going to give out no $3, $4, $5,000 every show because it has to make sense. If you're giving out $3, $4, $5,000 show, there's nothing really for people to look forward to. If you sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm gonna give out $3, $4, $5,000 every show," are you really giving that out? Excuse me. Are you really giving it out? So again, when we talking about people in this community or that wants to be a part of this community so bad that they do everything they can to try to get people to look and comment on them, baby, you are at this point, you are delusional, and you're on this app literally looking for someone to doggone have a conversation with you. If you want to have a conversation, just say that. If you want someone to acknowledge you, just say that. If you want someone to sit there and give you an amen, because I noticed this person that when people do not give them an amen, this person gets mad. This individual gets angry. They go on a whole tangent again, calling y'all kids bitches and hoes. There's no respect value. There's no respect. There's no one that's sitting there saying, "Oh my God, I can't wait to go to their show. Their show is so organized." When you can have teams to come to your show and say the show is organized, this has been the most a narcissist. Yes, that is. That's no, not a little, a lot of narcissists. A lot of narcissists. That is a narcissistic individual. But when you can get when you can get teams to sit there and say, "Jasmine, we just love coming to your show," or not even me. If you just get anybody, I'm not even gonna put myself on a pedestal. You can just get anybody to say your shows are so organized, they're well put together, they're professional. Let me put it out there. My HBCU show I had in February. I started my show 30 minutes late because we had to wait for a judge. The judge was stuck in traffic. That's out of my hands. We were supposed to be at the venue. I had only paid the venue till 4:00 p.m. Right? We opened the doors at 9. Well, no, we opened the building at 9. The building was at a rec center because we had 5 teams. So I had to downsize, and then the high school was not available on that day because they give, obviously, it's basketball season, so they give them priority, which I can't be mad about that. So I had to come up with a plan B. We had 5 teams to travel. We had a team from Florida. We had 2 teams from Florida, a team from Macon, Georgia, and then we had the teams from Atlanta. We had like 2 or 3 teams from Atlanta. So we had 5 teams total. And so when you do that, and the people and my head of staff, which happens to be my sister, always gives me the feedback. I'm like, okay, what's the feedback? Good or bad? I need to know, because I want to know with my shows, if there is something that I need to work on, that I can work on with my show to make my show better. I want to hear that feedback, because any person that owns a business wants to hear reviews. They want to hear the good, bad, and ugly. So I ask myself, sometimes I'm going to ask her, she just tells me, but I want to know, we're supposed to be going out tonight. I'm not even dressed, but okay. I want to know what the feedback is. And so when I ask, or when she tells me, she's like, "Jasmine," she's like, "people have saying that this is the quickest way, the quickest show that we have been in. Everything is organized. Everything is well put together." Mind y'all, we started the show at 12:30. The show will start at 12. Even with us starting 30 minutes, and we had 2 intermissions in the show with 5 teams, all including stand battle. We were out of the show. Literally, the show was over at 3:15, 3:30. We literally was done cleaning up everything. We was out of that building by 3:55. And now they're asking, when are we going to throw a show at their venue again? So when you got relationships like that with people that have venues and stuff, it's not just about how many teams you can bring. It's not about how many people is coming to your show. It does have to make sense. Now, I'm going to say that I was a little bit in my feelings about it not having the turnout I wanted it to. However, I still had to do a job. I still had to provide a service to those that did come and pay for a service. So it's much bigger than you talking about giving out $5,000. And then the person also went on to say, y'all want to talk about experience. Yes, people pay for an experience. If I pay $20, $25, my experience at your show should be worth that $20, $25 I just paid for your show. The least I should be able to get is a seat to sit down to be able to enjoy the show. You get a seat anywhere else you go. Why don't you? I'm just like, and then let me also say this, and I'm gonna wrap this thing up because I got to go. This person once said, I don't release the venue information unless a ticket is purchased because I don't want people to try to get my event shut down. If you have to worry about someone calling when there is a contract in place and both parties have signed on the contract with the venue, if you have to worry about someone having that much hatred for you to call your venue to get your venue shut down, then it's A, because you done did some fuck shit. It's B, because the person has an axe to grind against you for some stuff that you did. If you got to worry about that, then baby, you need to think about having a show. Not. You need to think about the shit fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. If you got to worry about, I don't give a flying damn. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't give a damn about that. Because you not liking me is not going to stop me from doing what I do best. Again, I have been in this dance community for quite some time. Been throwing on shows almost 20 years. I got to count them up because I got to get ready for a 20-year anniversary show. 20-year anniversary show, all teams' registrations will be free. It's going to be free registration. All the teams that have ever done my show, I'm trying to get them to come to compete in my show with a free registration. Any team. It don't matter if you won grand champion or not. Any team that competed in a It's Showtime competition, registration will be free for you at the 20-year anniversary show. This is major. People don't even get this level. Of course, I have learned some do's and don'ts along the way. Of course, I have made minute mistakes. Again, when you got business minded and you know how you want to be treated when you go to a show, it's only right that you treat your show as if you want to be treated as someone else's show. Thank you, Tanya. So I say all that to say this. In 2024, I want you guys, before y'all register for a show, I want y'all to go back to what we did when we first started Shady Tea years ago. What did I say in Shady Tea years ago? I said, check the flyer. Check the host. Check the flyer. Is there a venue listed? Is all the important information listed? Have you had an issue with some of the teams? Do you feel like this is going to be an adequate and an appropriate competition for your team? Is this going to be worth taking my team to? These are questions that we must ask ourselves. These are questions that we have to go back to the drawing board and ask, because if not, y'all might as well cancel Christmas on these competitions because people ain't coming. They're not coming. And guess what? Baby, if you ain't got no show, you just ain't got no show. So with that being said, this has been another episode of the Majorette Community, the Majorette Tea. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit that cash app, you guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with y'all for this evening for an hour, 2 minutes. Oh, we got off good tonight. So make sure y'all hit that cash app tonight. I love y'all so very much. Catch us at the upcoming shows. I want to make sure I put this plug in. We will be in New Orleans, Louisiana, March 29th to 30th. Actually, this has changed to just one day. This is a one-day competition, so if you guys are interested in competing, please make sure you guys send your registration this week. Hit me up in my inbox. Also, make sure that y'all catch us in Dallas, Texas, May 10th through 11th. We also will be getting everything locked in for Detroit coming this week, so be on the lookout for that flyer with that updated address. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time on another episode of the Majorette Team. T stands for teaching, E stands for educating, and A stands for bringing awareness, and that's exactly what we are doing. Somebody put me in B flat because I feel like I'm about to go there.